History doesn't just repeat itself. It puts on a brand new dress. It looks fantastic, but it goes out and makes the exact same mistakes. That's what's happening to many of these traditional media companies. They are truly just lighting a match to burn down their future. They are blocking AI. They are suing AI startups. They are demanding a subscription to read their articles. Meanwhile, the whole world is changing right before their eyes. It's changing how we search, how we learn, how we build trust. And instead of adapting, they're doubling down on an old model that has already failed them in the past. Remember when Encyclopedia Britannica laughed at Wikipedia? Remember when print newspapers and magazines scoffed at the idea of giving away free content digitally online? Well, that didn't age well, and this isn't going to age well either. This is the age of the paywall versus free content. The war has started, and we need to talk about it.
Welcome to the AI for Everyone Daily Brief.
So over the past year, there has been this war, this traditional publishers going to war with AI. The New York Times sued OpenAI. The Wall Street Journal sued Perplexity. Dozens of sites from Forbes to Condé Nast have blocked AI crawlers from coming to their site. You might have copy and pasted a link and put it in your Google Notebook LM just to say that it couldn't look at it, couldn't access the site. This is why. Cloudflare is even making the blocking of AI bots their default setting for new customers. Now, I did a newsletter last week on the importance of having an LLMs.txt file on your websites because it gives instructions to these bots on what they can and can't do. Very similar to a robot text file that many of you might be familiar with. But here's what's going on right now that's very interesting because News Corp, arguably one of the largest, most influential media companies out there, cut a deal with OpenAI for $250 million. There's where these media companies should be getting their revenue from the ones scraping it to get it to us, not charging me $1 to go look at one of their articles. So some are suing, some are selling. Most of these companies are very confused, but they don't understand how quickly all of this is changing. They're calling this intellectual property. Look, I get it. It's changing. Everything is hard. Change is hard. We want to believe that what we create is ours. But that's not what the future holds. Not if you want to be found. Maybe you're going to create some subculture and make a bunch of money there, or just have your, whatever that means to you. Maybe you're going to have that. But for the masses, for the world, what's going to happen here is the change that's coming, and you can't stop it. So you might as well figure out ways to adapt to it, put the odds in your favor as much as possible, and make sure that you are prepared. Because if you're a business owner, you don't have time to build an underground following. You are not the Grateful Dead. So here's the truth. This is what's happening right now. AI is the new Google. AI is the new Google. And blocking them from your content is like telling Google to screw off a few years ago, and nobody in their right mind has been doing that. Because AI tools are answering the questions. They are pulling those answers from the content that's available online, from what it can learn from and train from. So if there's no crawl, there's no citation. And if there's no citation, there's no inclusion. And if there's no inclusion, there's no memory. So what does that mean for you and your content? It means you're gone. You don't even exist anymore. You don't even exist except for your $1 subscribers out there. And this isn't just bots, it's people too, because if your content isn't summarized, if it's not surfaced or suggested by AI in some way, well, you're not part of this conversation in any way, shape, or form. You have to ask yourself this, and I recommend, and I'm sure this will be one of my 3 things you can do right now, is put your name, put your business in ChatGPT, in Perplexity, in Claude, in Gemini, and see what it says about you or your company. See if you're currently being indexed, if your stuff is getting pulled in at all, because it might be getting blocked and you don't even realize it. Like I said, Cloudflare is making the blocking of these AI bots its default setting, and you might not realize that's happening. So I do not want you, if you're losing traffic, if you're not seeing the people come to your website, the conversions from before, this could be one of those reasons. And I don't want to see you go out of business or struggle or lay anybody off. So take this to heart and run this test. Wait till the end of this video, but then go do it. So what are 3 things that you can do right now? Well, number 1, audit your visibility. Make sure that your site is being indexed. If you have Cloudflare or whatever, make sure that you're not being defaulted out of these bots coming in, because there's a GPTBot or Perplexity bot, Common Crawl, and if you do nothing, it just could ignore you by default. So be careful of that. Number 2, make your best thinking open, that thought leadership, that value. Look, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. People are going to pay for your expertise. They're going to pay to be coached. Most people aren't, they're too busy doing all the other stuff that they're doing to take this on. So give them the best parts of it. Some are going to try to do it on their own, but you're still going to have enough business that comes to you. But I think Zig Ziglar even said it best. You give enough people what they want, you're going to get everything what you want. Trust me, you're going to be fine. Tip number 3 here, write for the new search. Write for AI. You're not just writing now for the customer, for the prospect, you're writing for AI. And that's why this copy and paste thing is a no-go. Don't be lazy with your AI. Get out there and make it your own. Use it to speed up the process, but to be more creative and create more value. Oh, and one more thing. This isn't a moral argument. This is a visibility one. Because if you're not showing up in AI, you're not showing up. And the longer you wait, the deeper you disappear. This is the new Google. Please don't blacklist yourself on purpose. And our time today has come to an end. If you found value in this video, please hit that subscribe button, like button, leave a comment, share this. Let's help as many people as possible not get left behind here. Well, that's it. This has been your AI for Everyone Daily Brief. My name is Harrison Painter, and until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and most importantly, keep up. God bless.
Thanks for listening. I'm glad you stayed. One more spark for the plans you've made. If this show hit, go share the vibe. Like, subscribe, let's build this tribe. Been blazing trails, now I'm building new. Launch ready's live, and the work is true. No hype, no bull, no vaporware. Just real results and a voice that cares.